What's up, everybody? Charlie Marlow here. I'm speechless. I don't know what you guys want me to do. This channel has been super St. Louis Cardinals, and we love that. We love the Cardinals, just not this year. Let's be honest. The Cardinals, in my opinion, aren't very interesting right now. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. Do you really want to hear breakdowns of every game when these games are pretty meaningless? Obviously, we've been focusing on the Adam Wainwright deal and his 200 wins. We hope he gets it, and we'll talk about that moving forward. But I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not even watching all these games every single night. I'll catch an inning here, TV, on the radio. I'm listening if I'm in my car. But this is a weird year. The Cardinals, they never do this to us, where you have the last month or two of the season is freaking meaningless. So I still want to put content on this channel every day. I'm just wondering what you guys are looking for. Because if we're not going to have Cardinals, and by the way, once the season's over and winter is coming, like I can't wait to talk about what the Cardinals do in the offseason. So we're going to do a ton of hot stove stuff, looking at all the starting pitchers, all the relievers the Cardinals could be in the market of getting. But right now, so for the next, 2 months, I'm just going to put some different stuff on this channel and see what works. The problem is, even stuff that I'd like to put on, if it doesn't do well, there's not a lot of incentive for me to keep putting it on. But if you guys want Mizzou football talk, we'll do it. If you guys want Blues, once that season starts, we'll do Major League Baseball playoffs. And then let me know, do you want just random segments from Hot Take Central where we're just talking about just stupid stuff, nothing to do with sports, just kind of sitting there and BSing? I don't know. Either way, I already asked this on a poll on the channel, but I wanted to just throw it out there to you guys again. That being said, we did have a nice little conversation about Mizzou versus K-State. Do I know that much about either team right now? A little bit about Mizzou, but we're talking gambling. Mizzou getting 3.5 points at home against Kansas State this Saturday, sold-out crowd, 11 o'clock kick. I'm excited for this game. I'm taking the Tigers, baby. So here's our conversation on Hot Take Central. Talking about this game, you can definitely tell we really know a lot about these teams. And also the gambling line on mybookie.ag, which is, last I looked, Mizzou getting 3.5 points at home. Here it is. I'm looking at my bookie right now because I wanted to say let's bet on the Mizzou game, baby. Ooh.
Hey, we might actually have a spread this week.
Mizzou.
What is it?
FBS team.
Ooh, man. This is one of those lines
What is it?
that makes me want to bet Mizzou because it's so low.
Okay, wait a minute. This is Kansas State week, right?
Yes.
And this is in Missouri.
What do you think it is?
Okay, so Kansas State's got to be favored,
Well, yeah.
but it's so low.
I'm going to say it's 4.5.
6.5.
I'll say 5.5. Devil's number.
No, it's just the field goal with the hook, 3.5.
Wow.
Which again, it's
Trap.
so low that it
Trap.
makes me want to bet Mizzou.
Exactly, because you would think Kansas State would be a heavier favorite than that, and the
What is
fact that it's lower.
What do you think it is?
When something looks weird to me, you bet what's weird.
Exactly.
I've learned that over the years.
Yep.
When you think a line is weird, these people know a lot more than we do. The people that hang these
There's
lines.
things going on in Kansas
Well, also
with that team, right?
you got home game. Mizzou's underperformed.
They're due for a big performance.
Could be that 3 members of the K-State offensive line have COVID and won't be playing. But
Could be that.
That's not out yet.
Yeah. Or somebody's got
Inside
some
information.
sort of throwing arm injury. I don't know. Throw some coin down on it, baby. What's up?
Listen,
We'll keep an eye on it.
General
bet that.
Wombat said
I bet
the
that.
spread's been dropping all week long.
you can kill me for this. This feels like a game Mizzou wins. And I say that because no one's expecting it. Because they've played like crap and won a couple games. They got blown out by K-State last year, and everybody thinks Mizzou sucks. And every year Mizzou wins one of these games that you think they're not going to win.
Trap game. Wombat's chiming in, too.
Who's their running back? K-State had a running back that ran all over Mizzou.
Deuce Vaughn, he's a
He gone.
Dallas Cowboy.
He gone.
He a Cowboy?
He's a Cowboy.
How's their QB?
I wish I knew his name.
Is he white
Well,
or
you
black?
should.
Because, wait, that's how we should gamble on this based on
right.
his skin color,
That's
according
right.
to Charlie
If he's
Tuna.
white, he's going to lose. You know. Can't bet on that white boy.
And biracial, he said, counts as black.
He was pretty.
Tua, he didn't give us a definitive take on Tua.
Do we have a clip of Tuna? What he said yesterday about white and black? I would never. I believe there's. I would never.
Except for the 47 exceptions.
I would.
I would never
think it was
have a
more-
black
I would never have a white quarterback.
white quarterback.
I didn't clip off that one yesterday.
Oh, it was a doozy. That was a doozy. Backtracked a little bit. He backtracked a little bit,
A little bit here.
but
He didn't just backtrack. I mean, he knocked out a wall backpedaling.
I think everybody's a racist.
It's healthy.
he's like,
There's a healthy amount of racism.
oh, that's funny. Man, oh, man. Guys, throw some money on Liberty covering minus 3.5 against Buffalo. Buffalo lost to an FCS last week, and Liberty is averaging almost 38 points a game, Jimmy.
I got $300 headphones on.
Yeah, you do.
And they're broken.
Hey, just for fun,
Yep.
because you are, is it fair to say, I know that we're apparently the Mizzou Apologist show,
Well, no,
but
we
just
are.
for fun, it can be a small amount. I don't even care. It's more for the show. Do you want to go ahead and bet? I'll take Mizzou plus 3.5.
I'll take Kent State minus.
You want to
3.
just do it? You want to do a lunch or something?
Sure.
Let's just make it easy.
Do it $10.
Yeah.
That way,
$10.
it's better on the show when money's exchanged.
I agree
Okay.
with that.
We can take a video of one of us
I'll
paying
jump
the
in on
other
it, too.
to confirm it. And then
What do
after
you
the
want?
video, we'll give it right back. No, I'm kidding.
I got Kansas State, dude.
Okay, so how do we do this?
100%.
There's a mathematical way to do this for
Let's
the pool,
go.
based
I
off
got
of how much
K-State.
money you bet.
And then now I'll be a little excited now. Let's do this.
It's an early game too. I like
Yeah.
the 11 o'clock kicks.
So do I.
I wish they'd kick at 9. I wouldn't have said
I've
that
been up
10
for
years
4
ago.
hours anyway.
But now that I wake up early,
I know.
I want to watch. I don't do the game day thing. I know everybody loves watching game day. I just don't.
Nah,
I just
I
want a
agree with
game. I want a game to play.
I want to watch it. Yeah,
That's why I like the British Open when it's on at 8 in the morning.
I'll throw some coin down with you, dude. Let's do it.
All right, so how about this? $10 versus each of you.
Okay.
All right, so you got 20, we got 10, Cam.
Okay.
Wait, I'll get in. I'll
Yeah.
bet Mizzou with Charlie. So
Okay.
I'll bet with
All
you.
right,
you
let's
bet
go
with
then,
him.
Cole.
All right,
let's
yeah.
go then, Cole.
All right, we got alliances
Oh, my
forming.
God.
Yes,
Ass kicking.
less risk now.
Let's
Yes.
go then.
Less exposure.
K-State.
Now, I
walking all over y'all.
I agree with Charlie 100% about when
don't
something
care.
looks weird, you just got to accept that it's weird and bet it.
I don't care.
Hold
But-
on. To make it a little more, just because I feel like you need to attach an errand. So $10 plus, you have to get me the drink of my choice on a morning, like bring in like a Starbucks coffee drink for me.
Sure.
Okay? And I'll do it for you. It can be a Red Bull.
We'll just do
I'll
10 bucks.
You know what?
That,
I'll
that,
thank
like,
you, Jimmy.
that like is $10.
We're men.
I know. A Starbucks cup. No, I ain't doing that.
$10 plus the
It'll be
drink.
cold when you get in
the
here
drink.
anyway.
I want the
Cam
can.
wants a frappuccino.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. I'll give you
Shoot.
money.
Now I got to think
Yeah,
of
10
what my
bucks.
drink
Money.
of choice.
Our
You can
bet
get
is
a
just
big.
10
You
bucks.
can get a big
Yeah.
Red Bull. Those are like $4.
All right.
I like the yellow Red Bulls.
The yellow red. All right. Cool.
These are better. Right here.
Oh, first form.
What you
First
got?
form, baby. Right here. Cherry lime. Get
Hey,
it going.
if First
Cherry
Form wants to
lime's a good
sponsor
flavor.
the
Get
show,
you going.
Yeah, I buy my own Red Bull every day. No one ever offered me
Yeah.
a better energy possibility.
Look at that bad boy.
I drink the
Cherry lime.
sugar-free Red Bulls.
Better.
I do that.
I know, but you
I've given you one of these. You didn't want to take it. I've done this like 5 or 6 times. I've had them in here the whole time. I don't drink them on here. I sip my coffee, and you're like, no, I like Red Bull. I go, try this. Try it.
you're giving me
Yes.
an unopened one.
Unopened. All right. It's a can.
Kevin at the lake. He's
It's
at the
a
Lake
can.
of the Ozarks. He says, I got $10 on K-State. I don't know if he's talking to us or I don't know if he's talking about his independent gambling sites
Charlie
or
started
whatever.
to think a little bit.
But
I've honestly never felt better about a bet until I see Mizzou with a line that doesn't make sense.
I get that.
I'm just telling you. And you're giving them the hook. I mean, they can lose by 3 points.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, though.
Sold out. They have to make a statement. They've played like crap.
It's true.
They're at home.
Yep.
They're pissed because they got rolled last year by this team.
I don't care. I'll take that back.
it just makes sense for Kansas State to me. I know that Vegas knows more than I do, and I'll probably get showed up
What do you
for
think it is? What do they know? What do they know about this Kansas State team?
They got to be saying Kansas State's just overrated or just not that good. Because, again, the AP poll knows way less than Vegas does. The math just works out in this stuff more often than not. And so it's easy to look at Kansas State and say, oh, they're ranked and oh, Mizzou's not. But
Nuh-uh, man.
I don't know. Now, think
Maybe
about this.
maybe they saw clips of Cook and they realized
Oh,
this guy's a great equalizer.
he can run.
Doesn't matter what color he is. This guy
That's
can
right.
do things.
That's right.
That's
Doesn't
why I'm
matter.
gambling on Mizzou, because I'm for the white quarterback.
That's right. You are.
And I'm for Kansas State because Brady Cook runs, but he doesn't run like he stole something.
That's another thing, too. Yeah. You got to run like you stole something.
Yeah.
You know.
And Brady Cook doesn't do that.
What does that mean?
That's what Tuna said yesterday.
Tuna, you know.
He runs. He doesn't run like he stole something.
He runs well.
He's pretty good at
He runs
convincing
well
you.
for a white guy.
No,
And like
no,
you
he
say
isn't.
that.
No, he isn't.
So he's such good at
No,
convincing us.
he's not good at convincing.
Who's Kansas State's quarterback?
Oh, Will Howard, I think I just saw his name was.
He sounds white.
Yeah. Yeah, betting on teams where we don't know the quarterback.
Sure is.
I might as well bet on Liberty and
Look
Buffalo.
at this guy. 6'5".
Let me see him.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to kill this guy. 6'5", 242. Big old probably drop back boy from,
He's a drop
from
back boy.
Downington, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Couldn't even get recruited by Penn State. Had to go to Kansas State. They're going to sack this dude 9
You know what?
times.
He's from Downingtown.
I feel so good. You want to double down?
No, because Penn State's been going to Ohio for all their quarterbacks
I'll bet
lately.
you 20.
Look at that Drew Allar, whatever we're calling him. I don't
Will
know.
Howard. He's 200.
He's a shite kicker.
He's 242 pounds.
Who did he-
This is what
Roethlisberger.
Tuna's talking about.
Who
I've
did
never
he-
seen this guy play.
slower than hell, is he?
could be super fast. I'm just banking on the fact that he's a drop back 6'5", 242. This is a Stephen A. Smith take.
That's right.
This guy is a walking target.
Who did he
Okay?
transfer from?
With no mobility whatsoever, and Mizzou's going to be all over.
All right.
Credit to Kansas State. They have 3 quarterbacks on their depth chart. None of them were transfers. You know what? Homegrown. They've known the system for a long time. They're familiar with the offense. Colin Klein, a rising star as offensive coordinator, former Kansas State Heisman finalist in 2012.
I remember him.
Yeah. He was third behind Johnny Manziel and Manti
I was going to
Te'o.
say, I saw him in the documentary.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sitting
was
I'm
there.
like, who the hell is that guy? Colin Klein.
The
He
thing about
was good.
The thing about Howard that prevented him from going with a top 5 school is his delivery takes too long.
It does.
And Mizzou will know how to attack that.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, man. This guy last year, 15 TDs, 4 picks. This year, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing. This guy can't run. Telling
White
you,
boy.
they're going to get him.
They're going to get him, aren't they, Charlie?
D-line zoo, baby.
Mizzou game sold out, but 1/3 of the crowd will be wearing purple. Zebo's wrestling buddy. Everyone said the same about Nebraska-Colorado line, too. Patron Augusta.
To bet Colorado, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. K-State won the Big 12 last year. They just ain't sexy brand to Vegas.
Although Colorado was home, so that's a little bit different. But, hey,
Also,
Texas kind of on our
Vegas
side.
don't care about sexy when they're setting lines.
No.
They know stuff.
They don't give a damn about
There's
any
something
of this
going
stuff.
on. There's something going on
It's
with that team.
all math. There is no emotion put
Charlie
into a
knows
number.
it. Charlie doesn't just throw money around like this.
No,
Charlie knows
I would have
something.
thought it was something of that ilk. It definitely wasn't going to be less than 3.
Yeah.
But that 3.5 makes the Mizzou side. I'm telling you, like in gambling brain, when you get the hook on 3, there's like an instant attraction because you just feel like all I have to do is lose by 1, 2, or 3 points, and I still win.
Yeah.
There's a monumental difference between that hook.
I get that.
Because the 3 most common point differentials are 3, 6, and 7 in football, or like 3, 4, 6, and 7, I should say, because obviously field goals and touchdowns. And so you think if it's a field goal game, that's their side. But I'm telling you, Cam, I think we might be on this one. I think we might be okay.
Let's hope so, because people are chiming in. K-State has a ton of turnovers the first 2 games. Rocket Rector Rooter. Will Howard, first-year starter. Let's see here. He's not quick.
Kansas
oh, boy.
State, you have one player to stop.
He's white and slow. I don't like that.
Big old drop back guy from
don't like
Pennsylvania, like Dan Marino back in the day.
Kansas State, all you have to do is stop Luther Burden. Okay, he's been catching the ball like crazy. He had over 100 yards in the
Stick
past
'em.
game. Stick him
Stick him.
and sick him.
Kansas State has a freshman linebacker from Hillsboro, and he's a stud. What's his name? Let's give him a shout-out. Bill and Jeffco. A good old Hillsboro boy.
I got-
Oh, hell yeah,
I'm
he's
telling
tough.
you concentrate too much on the edges against Missouri, and Cook will gouge
He'll
you
get
up the middle. He will gouge you up the middle.
Austin Romaine is
that
who
his
we're
name?
speaking of, number 45
Right
for the Wildcats. Now, if Mizzou does win this game, they're probably starting 5-0.
We don't need a win. We just need a close loss.
True. But I'm just saying, if Mizzou wins
Charlie
this game, they're
knows
starting
something.
5-0. And then I still think it's going to crash and burn because that 5 or 6 game schedule they got in the middle of their schedule in SEC play is brutal.
Okay, well, what about the coaching staff? Who's their coach? K-State.
It's not Bill Snyder anymore. Who the hell is
That would be, of course,
Who is he? Who is this guy?
he's a good scheme guy.
Chris Kleiman.
Yeah, Chris Klein.
Oh, Chrissy boy.
Where's he from? Couple years in?
Oh,
I don't know.
Feels like he's about 42.
Oh, no. He's young, too. Oh, God.
Yeah, but they
He's starting
call
to crumble.
They call him the dean of in-game adjustments.
55. Married,
55, yeah.
Married to Rhonda.
Looks young, though.
Yeah. He was at, this guy's a winner. He was at North Dakota State before Kansas State.
Oh, so he won all the national championships?
Probably.
Oh,
He
no,
knows
he looks
how to
like
win.
he looks like an old ball coach.
He knows how to win.
He looks like you know what he looks like? I'm just going to just straight up stereotype. He looks like an old football coach that hasn't grasped modern offenses. He looks like an old school coach that wants to run the ball 35 times a day. Smash mouth.
Hey, no.
And he has a drop
Nebraska
back.
football.
He has a drop back passer that's 6'5", 242.
No.
I love my chances. I've never seen them play this year.
He did have Carson Wentz.
He's the next Ryan Leaf.
Oh, Ryan Leaf. Saw that documentary there.
He did have 2
He was a little cocky.
NFL quarterbacks at North Dakota State.
So who do you have? Do you have Trey Lance?
No, it would have been Carson Wentz and Easton Stick. Hey, microbiologist Jack, I think that he beat you guys at Iowa one year
Was Jack on that team?
at North Dakota State.
This dude has 4 national championships.
He was not.
Wow.
in FCS.
Out of 5 years.
Still knows
Yeah.
how to win.
Yes, he
Still knows
does.
how to win, Charlie Marlow.
But so does Drink. Come on.
No, he doesn't.
Come on.
No, he doesn't.
He wins. Eli Drinkwitz.
No, he does not.
Come on,
He
boys.
wins recruiting battles.
You see those
and
sneakers?
Then he takes his camo shorts and
Okay,
he
he's pretty
jumps
cool.
up into
I'll
his
give you that.
assistant
You see
coach
those
lawn.
sneakers, boy? You see those
Mercedes-Benz.
recruits?
He's making money. I know
You
that.
see those recruiting classes that he always turns into 6 wins?
I saw him hug somebody.
Remember that
in
COVID
a weird
year?
way.
Remember that weird COVID year? They beat LSU.
That's right.
That was 4 years ago, but still,
They beat LSU that year?
there was no fans in the stands. Or was there? Maybe some. I can't remember. Connor Bazelak.
Dorset Dan chimes and goes, Jimmy's wrong. There's a new Roadhouse movie coming out soon starring Jake Gyllenhaal as an ex-UFC fighter. The original is a cult classic, Dorset Dan.
I have seen clips of that because
With Condog, too.
yeah.
And he's super jacked because didn't they film it at a real UFC event?
Yeah.
And he went out there.
That's where I saw it. Is they did it at some sort of like intermission in between fights.
Mm-hmm.
They filmed Jake Gyllenhaal coming into the ring and doing whatever, and they filmed that fight.
Yeah. I remember seeing that, too. Drinking with Coach Drink is the funniest show ever. Irish Sean, what's that?
That's just you watch Mizzou play and you drink whenever Mizzou does something
You drink bleach.
wrong. Not this week, though.
No way.
This is why, see, for
I'm
me
excited
to get
now.
on board,
I'm
I need
excited.
to gamble on Mizzou, and then I really get on board.
And then you grow an affection for them.
I do want them to do well. I have nothing against. Look, I want Coach Drinkwitz to do well. I think he's fun. He just has to manage the fun with the wins. If he wins more games, he can be as fun as possible. It's kind of, I hate to make the comparison, but it's kind of like Wayno this year. Or it's kind of like the burger phone. Right? Am I wrong, though? You can't be all fun and no wins. If you win 8-9 games, have fun at Mizzou. People will love you.
It's going to be a fairy tale ending for Wayno. Calling it right now. It will.
I
It's
do
all going to come into place.
I
And he's
th-
going to kick ass. And he's going to sing. And
I seriously think he's going to win 200 in the final game of the year.
it's all going to come
I really
into
do.
place for him.
Do you guys think that he'll be?
I bet you.
Do you guys think that he'll be a star in country music?
No.
No. Barry Zito's not a star in country music.
Bronson Arroyo?
Hey, he'll get a bump because of who he is. Like, he'll get every opportunity possible, but
And apparently he's got
No.
decent people behind him too.
he'll have backing, but I think people will be like, no, I mean, there's so many country singers out there that are really good.
I don't think he's going to be on the radio unless it's like,
Play his song.
hey, I'll pull it up
Play
again.
his song. I want to hear it
He'll
again.
be on 590.
He'll be on. Yes, he will. He'll be on 590 radio. How about that? I'll pull his song up again. I'm the only one who likes this song.
What about
And-
a duet with
and
Ian
even
Yachty?
Even I am kind of like,
Awesome.
this is good. Here we go.
Half English, half Spanish.
We can go for a ride, stay at home, build a fire. We can go see the newest movie, play our favorite songs live, hear the roar of the crowd. That all sounds real good to me. Yeah, that all sounds real good to me.
So he's good if you're like in the countryside and you're like camping out with your family and there's people there and he sings that song.
Does he
Like,
have an
that's
upper
good.
register? Can he
You know
take
what
it
I
up to
mean?
the next notch?
He
I'll
hit the
sing the
right
same
note
thing.
there. He hit the right note there.
Hey, he kind of stayed in his pocket.
He
Now,
went up a little.
I agree with that, Cole.
As somebody who watches The Voice religiously,
Little pitchy.
it's coming back here
Dog.
in a couple weeks. You know, you got to have an upper register. You got to
Right to the
expand your voice.
movies.
You got to go from your chest voice to your other voice. I
Yeah.
forgot what the other one's called.
Don't know.
Head voice. That's what it's called.
He's also new, so he's learning. We'll see.
Yeah.
That was also acoustic.
Yeah, that's
with a band with some drums.
that's
Maybe
how-
speed it up a little bit.
That's how everybody gets their record deals is when they just start and they're learning on the job.
Oh, so you don't like that he had that they figure they can make money with this guy and he's got the ability to pull it off? You don't like that he had a head start?
Well, no, I think that his baseball
That's
career.
not, you don't.
I think his hard work in his baseball career.
That's not equitable in your view.
No, I think that his hard work in his baseball career absolutely has afforded him the opportunities to get opportunities elsewhere, music being one of them. Now, I question how far he'll go with it, but I think he's going to have fun.
That's all I was asking.
He's going to the top
He doesn't have to go to the top. I'm sure he doesn't.
with George Strait down in Nashville.
No,
Charlie's going.
No, don't go like
Why?
Wayno, because I want a little more energy. Wayno's a good energy guy. Like back in the day when he'd strike somebody out and he'd do the double fist pump.
Yep.
George Strait is just up there strumming.
There on the
I'm
sign.
George Strait. No, I want a little like Wayno. If he's on stage, I want to see him move a little bit, work the crowd,
Show up dressed like Paul Stanley.
and I want some energy.
Headbang a little bit. you
Yeah,
know?
just a little bit of energy, man. Like be more kind of a little bit of
Like Kid Rock.
little George Strait, but a little the Florida Georgia line, backwards hat.
Is Adam Wainwright going to be in his uniform when he performs this concert?
I hope so.
That's I hope so too. 'Cause
With a cowboy hat. That would look good.
that would look sillier than managers in baseball uniforms as like concert musical performers in baseball uniforms, like in cleats.
Question: will Bally's televise this?
I don't know. I'll find
You got to, right? You have to.
Now, let me ask you this.
Don't you have to? I mean, I'm just saying, like, I would watch that on
Okay,
TV.
We got times cut out, and maybe they'll expand it.
Hey, there's a concert on Bally's tonight. It's Wayno.
Wouldn't you watch that?
I would
yes.
watch it.
People would watch that.
I would watch that 100%.
People would watch that. But is it? Damn. Yes, they would.
I know.
Here's my question. though.
Even if it's a car crash, I would watch it.
if,
Oh, yeah.
but after the concert, will there be media going into the clubhouse going, yeah, on that second song, you're supposed to hit a C note, and it sounded like you dropped down. Yeah, I didn't have my best stuff tonight.
No, because they're going to be obsessed with it.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
How come rock performers or musicians don't have to do post-game chats with the media like athletes?
they get
Because they spend the entire pregame doing media chats.
They'll
make the
get
rounds
critiqued,
going
though.
No,
around.
I want to know about the performance.
Yeah. No, I agree with
That
that.
third song of the set, it seemed like the band wasn't in sync.
No, the third
Was there
set.
a bad play call there?
You lost your voice and you had
Because-
the crowd sing the whole damn
Because
time.
unlike athletes, it's not in their contract.
No, they get critiqued big time, dude. If
Oh,
you have a
Bon
bad
Jovi lately?
if you have a bad concert, people will know about it.
Have you seen videos
Big
of Bon
time.
Jovi
It's
lately?
Terrible.
Dude can't hit a note.
It's terrible. But Eric Clapton kicked ass, man. Good for him. Just went up there and just did it. Layla. Is that Derek and the Dominoes? He's
Derek
gotta
and the
play-
Dominoes.
He's still got to play Layla, though, for sure.
You got me on my knee.
I don't
we're
like that
playing
one. I like the fast one.
Damn right.
Are you
With the
kidding
guitar,
me?
yes.
Are
With
you
the
kidding
guitar,
me?
That's his whole. He's a
That
guitar
slow
guy.
one is like,
No.
it's a ripoff.
We're playing that
Here's the
kind
other
of
thing. If that's your hit, sing it the way
Yes.
it was a hit. I've been to concerts where maybe they're bored with it, so they're going to revamp it a little. I don't want that.
I know you're bored, but we're not.
Right.
Cater
We came
to
to
us.
see that.
Yes.
But if he's 80, he probably doesn't have the same tempo.
Then get background singer.
Well, then figure.
Don't slow it
get
down.
Background singer.
Don't slow it down.
Eddie Vedder will sing like 6 straight songs that nobody knows, and he's probably just bored of the other ones. Stop being bored. It's not about you. It's about us.
I see clips of like old musicians or old bands that I like that now do like the tour on the cruise ships, you know, like throwback rock and roll cruise
Yeah.
or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And they're old and they probably don't practice a lot.
Nah. They all hate
But
each other.
it is you're kind of buying memories and legacy and kind of appreciating what they were.
Yeah. If you're on a cruise ship, like you're. I think Sammy Hagar had a cruise ship though, and I think that was pretty successful. A Cabo Wabo or something like that cruise ship. And some Hoosiers on that damn thing. I tell you that. Not going on that. Not going on any cruise ship.